Here's a follow-up video for the cleaning of my headlight buckets. You know, these headlight buckets for the Chevrolet G506 are getting pretty hard to find. So what you're looking at here is probably anywhere from, I don't know, $150 to maybe $350, depending on who really needs or wants a pair of headlight buckets. So just a little bit of how I cleaned these off. I used a combination of wire wheels in the drill press here. It's just a little drill press I found for 50 bucks, and it needed a new cord, so I did that. That's why it was so cheap. And then I used this bench grinder, and you know, look at the date on this grinder here. Hopefully it'll focus. There it is. It was made in 1983, July, and my dad bought that, I don't know what year, but he bought it at a yard sale and subsequently gave it to me about 29 years ago. And I don't know how many revolutions that thing's turned, but it has not failed yet. So you guys may wonder how I cleaned down in there. It just look at the size of that catcher's glove. You know, there's not enough room to sand, and I don't have the patience for that. So what I did was I found a bolt, and I had to grind the end off just a bit so that I could drop or extend the drill press and put the bolt in there, and then when I let go, it held the neck of the drill press down. And then I simply just did that. Oh yeah, I also removed this handle. It just unscrews like that. So I got that handle out of the way, and then I had full range of motion to get up and down in there with that wire brush as it was going, and it didn't take long. Let's see if I can get the light in there. Where there we go. Yeah. So all those lips under there, or not lips, but corners under there, I had used this wire wheel again in the drill press, and it got way up in there nice and neat. And then I used this wheel here, which was on the grinder. It's old. This wheel is probably, I don't know, 2 years old, and it did look like that before I started. And you know, I am an advocate for safety, and the grinder turns, I think, about 13, no, there it is, 3,500 RPM, and these wire wheels will allow for a maximum of 6,500 RPM. So safety glasses are a must, because these things will shed wire, and you know, it's moving so fast that I have had them embed themselves in my skin. And so here's, and I wore my respirator too, of course, because I don't want to breathe that rust. give me a good sinus infection I don't need. So everything turned out real nice. Here's the pedestal assembly assembled, and here are the components. And so the carriage bolt drops in there, and then see, it's like a ball and socket that drops there, and then this thick washer drops on there. Uh-oh, I'm not going to be able to do that one-handed, I don't think. Just a moment, camera's not showing it. There we go. And then the, you know, just tighten the nut up. And then the 4 holes here will line up with the 4 holes there. And as the Brits would say, Bob's your uncle. So I'm pretty beat. This takes a little bit of concentration and time. And I think I've been at this for about 3 hours, but the result is phenomenal. Yeah, I'll probably brush the primer in to the inside. I want it nice and heavy. And then I'll spray the exterior and all the rings. And so this ring here, hey, I just thought of something. Anybody remember Star Wars: A New Hope, just after C-3PO and R2-D2 hit the planet, and the stormtroopers came down, and the one goes, "Look, sir, droids." Anyway, I got a weird mind. Anyway, so this ring fits on there, and screws hold it in. And then this cover plate fits on the outside and makes everything nice and neat. So that's it. One pair of Chevy 1.5 ton 4x4 World War II truck headlight buckets. Thanks for watching. Later.